Good morning guys, so here we are at the Hampshire Avon. Finally, it's June the 16th and look at this beautiful place. And here we are, today's mission, chub. Well, any fish, but chub is the main target. Bait wise, we've got cheese paste, we've got bread, worms, lobs and dendras. What else we got? I've got a nice ground bait mix, some dead maggots in it, corn, and yeah, we're just gonna roam around today, see if we can nick some chub. Anything else would be an absolute bonus. I'm not even going to tempt fate with the B word, but you know, if that happens, absolute result. So yeah, let's get back to it. First time back on the river for a few months. It's June the 16th. Let's get to it, guys. Right guys, I'm just taking a walk along the bank on the little narrow feeder stretch. Just loaded some balls of ground bait in, so I'm going to prime up a couple of swims. I've just done the first one. As I walked over that bridge that you see in the clip, I saw 8 half decent chub. I obviously spooked them when I was walking over the bridge. But a couple of swims up, I've chucked some ground bait. So I'll leave that to settle for a bit and come back there in a bit. And then I'm going to walk on up a bit more. Yeah, like I say, prime a couple more spots. Right. Let's see how we go. It's all exciting, isn't it? Bought me 12-foot barber rod, but I've also got my 13-foot Shakespeare aerial power, which is a bit of an old school carbon rod. Lovely action on it, and that's coupled with my Abu Garcia 507 Mark II. Yeah, so that's what we're using. Let's get to it. Right guys, we're in swim number 2 now, which is the first one that we baited up. I've just had to go in the weir, but I'm a bit exposed with the old sun behind me and on the top of the bank there, so it's always worth a flick in there anyway. You never know what's going to be lurking about in those slacks. But yeah, I've moved down now to the narrower section on the nearest side of the island. I'm just going to fish my stick and just run it down sort of mid-water, and then I'll adjust the depth as and when we need to, because there's obviously a lot of fronds of weed, so we'll probably have to adjust depth for that. And hopefully we'll find a good run, and then we'll stick with that run and keep ground bait going in every so often. I'm going to fish bread and worm on the hook, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Right, let's get to it. Here we go guys, first trot for it. It's flowing down nicely at the moment through the centre. Where I saw those chub earlier are literally just around this corner. Right, that's going through nicely. Just catching a little bit of weed there at the beginning of the trot, but after that it seems to be nice and clear all the way through. Must be a nice little channel. Mrs. Swan and her little cygnets are in there, just out of shot. I think I'll have a couple more runs through on the lub run and then switch to bread. Oh, here we go. Fish on. Fish on, guys. That wanted the bread flake. Yeah, it's a chub. Nice chub. Just get down on me in a minute. Get the chops on him. Don't go in that weed, don't go in that weed. And he's in the net, guys, he's in the net. That's a good chub. That's a cracking chub. Oh, made up. Made up. That's a wire. Right, let's leave him in the net, let's chill out a minute. Right, guys. How about that? Absolute cracking chub. Right, let's see what she weighs. Let's get her in a sling a minute. Let's get the sling wet. Right. $5.4 with the sling. Guys, that's a cracker. £5.4 with the sling. Let's have one more look at her. Get that. Absolute beautiful chub. Stunning, stunning looking chub. got a feeling there's either a chub or a perch on that far side over there. So I keep seeing sploshing. That's obviously, it could obviously be a trout jumping up for the flies, but let's keep an eye out. Yeah, using big old chunks of bread flake. I'm trying to get as close to that raft on the far bank as I can. Just if there's any chub under there, just try and entice them out. Gonna get my arse down there, stayed nailed down I think. I'm just gonna flick this out in front of me and let it trot. It's not a very long runner here, but it looks very, very chubby. So yeah, just gonna bread flake again around the hook. As always with the Avon, being a chalky old river, he's crystal clear. So trying to be stealth as possible. Yeah, it's not going to be a very long run at all. Oh, there's a bite. What was that bite? Yeah, we're in straight away. Straight away, guys. Another chub. He's right down here under our feet. Only a little one. Come on, buddy. Result. First cast in a new swim. And we got ourselves a little chub, look. So I've got the camera, I mean that. There we go. Just under a pound I expect, well, 12, 14 ounces if you're lucky. But yeah, straight away on bread flake. Right, let's get him back in, see if we can get another one. Right guys, so we've had a move. We come back to the bottom weir where we first started. So there's a lot of chub moving around over there earlier, probably spawning, which might be why the chub have been a bit hit and miss. So yeah, I've seen chub, and then earlier on a little perch following them around here. I say little, so I think it's about a pound or so. And then earlier on down here, just spinning around here, like circling, there's a salmon. It must have been 15 pound easy. Massive thing, looked like a bullet or a torpedo. So what I'm going to do now is, obviously this is the other side of the weir. I'm going to fish that slack water across there. I'm going to sit up from the bank, sit back where the cars are. I'm going to fish a line, a lead, just on the edge of that slack water there. See if we can't nick something out there before we go. Right. Let's see if we can make the luck change a little bit this afternoon. Just down here we've got like a, it comes up here and it drops right off here. I can see the bottom there, it's probably 3 foot there, 3 to 4 foot, and then just drops right off in the dark colour water here. So I'm going to flick it just on the edge of that, where it's on the slack on the edge of that, where it's, you know, coming out the heavy current coming out the weir. I'm just going to fish it right on that edge of that slack water there. Worm again on the lead. And we'll see if we can nick one more fish before we go home, fingers crossed. There we go, just on that slack. Right, let's set this tip up. And see if we can make something happen. Like I said, in this river, it's a lucky dip, you never know what you're going to get. I'll come out with a targeted chub today, but like I mentioned earlier, there's a chance for barbel, salmon, sea trout, brine trout, pike, perch, eels, roach, barbel, if I haven't already said that, but yeah, just all sorts. I expect what'll be good fun is catching some minnows and live baiting them. But I bet there's some big perch in it. I just missed a good old tap. Talking to another angler, it's his first season on this club water. And he pointed to me rod and it's bouncing up and down, but I missed it. But never mind. Just nice being there. Guys, that's it from me today. We had a good go. 2 fish, 1 lovely chub, £4.9 after taking the sling off, and a little chublet. Apart from that, it's been pretty hard going. I missed a few bites. Missed a half decent take here, a real jaggedy one that someone was chatting to me and I missed it. They gave me a little nod, said, "Oh, you tip." But yeah, didn't make contact with that fish, so we'll be here again, lessons are learned. I'm going to bring a load of hemp with me next time. Just keep them on the deck, probably feed two feeders I think, with yeah, loads of hemp and worm, and probably a few pints of dead maggot. It's amazing how much, like, in a river you can just chuck bait in on and on and on, and obviously you'd never overfeed it like you would in a lake because it just gets washed away. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed this video. Please do consider subscribing if you haven't already. There'll be plenty more videos like this coming up, and until next time, take care, enjoy your angling, and see you guys again on the bite.